Okay.
Good afternoon and welcome to the Board of Condemnation Blight meeting for February 24th, 2025. Who do we have on the line?
John Tricarico.
I'm sorry, could you repeat that?
John Tricarico.
John Fair. And which property are you here regarding, John?
Regarding, let me pull it back up, 561 Reef, 573 Reef.
Okay, so here we also have,
This is light, right?
from our Fire Marshal's office, Dennis Ionati. And in the public, we have
Tara Kovlitman, I'm RTM District 2, and
Thomas Smith.
Thomas Smith. And you guys are both regarding?
for 125.
Okay. So, I'm going to call this meeting to order.
No.
Oh,
Sorry.
all right. If I can get approval of the minutes for last month, I have a second. All in favor? Opposed? All right. Any communications?
I think just the one for Ardmore.
Okay.
That was going back and forth. That was it.
Ardmore. So I can bring up Ardmore, or can we make a motion that we can address the public?
Absolutely.
And then we can get them out of here so they don't have to. So I'm going to ask if you guys could just state your name and let us know what project you're here for.
Sure. Thomas Smith. I'm here for the 125 Stella Lane in Fairfield, the vehicle.
Okay.
Tara Kovlitman, I'm also here for 125 Stella.
All right, Tara. So I am to the understanding the vehicles are there. So I'm going to make a motion that we carry this, that we send out a complaint.
Okay, so we would just, someone would make a motion that it meets blight and
It meets
send
blight,
out
yeah.
determination.
And determination, I'm sorry, yes.
Okay.
Second?
Second.
On favor? Aye. Opposed? Okay, so we will send out a blight determination to them and wait for their response and start the proceedings.
Okay, so just so we can understand, how long does that generally take? And
So the letters go out like within the week, and then they have 30 days upon receiving the letter to remove the cars, and after 30 days, if they haven't done so, then we would vote the next meeting and they would be fined.
Right.
fined, or the cars would be, we still can't remove them?
No.
Yeah, we don't have that.
Does it ever get to that point?
That's a good question because it's on private property, so it wouldn't, and it may be a zoning issue as well, which we will follow in, but right now we're going to send out a letter.
Okay.
We'll wait for their response, and the commission will follow up on it.
Okay.
All right?
I don't want to take up more time.
No,
It's just-
absolutely.
It's very concerning because
Sure.
the cars are now jacked up. They're clearly inoperable.
Mhm.
They're an attractive nuisance to the many children that live on the street and in the neighborhood. And it's just a real concern
Absolutely.
that they're
Okay.
still remaining.
We will take a ride by, we'll send out the letters and keep you guys posted. Feel free to come to our next meeting and we'll
Okay.
have a little.
An update.
Our fine would be $100 a day.
Per vehicle?
No, for the one complaint. It'll be one complaint for both.
Okay.
All right?
Okay, when's your next meeting?
Our next meeting is March 17th, but that wouldn't be, even if we sent the letter out today, it
Right.
would be.
So they wouldn't come up till
So
April.
April 21st is when they would, if they haven't done anything, then we vote to fine April 21st.
And what needs to be done?
They have to remove the cars. If they don't follow the blight determination, the cars
We'll
aren't
send them.
removed, then they'll be fined.
We'll send a letter by determination. They have 30 days to respond. And if they don't, then we follow up.
Okay.
April meeting, we vote on fine.
Okay.
Okay.
But if the cars are operational,
Right, if the cars run, now what will happen is we will go out there, if they can show us that the cars are registered and they're operational, they drive, there's nothing we can do.
So they were registered recently,
Mhm.
but they were not
they're
done
not
yet.
operatable.
Emissions would
Oh,
never have been done.
Emissions is not operational, we can't do anything for emissions. If the cars are running and operational and roadworthy, that's not blight. So we just had another one where I have videos of the cars operational, the cars, I just didn't like where they were parked, and unfortunately, I know it's frustrating, But,
I
if
mean,
the
Yeah,
cars,
it's been there for
been
like
sitting there for
3 years.
if the cars were registered and operational, they can stay wherever, as long as they're registered and they work.
Okay,
Okay?
Thank you.
Sure.
thank you.
All right. And now on the line, we have, John Tricaro.
Tricarico, yep.
Okay. All right, so John, you filed a complaint. Now what's your relation to the property here, John?
I own the house across the street.
Okay, all right. And, let's see, abandoned house property. Is there construction going on there, John?
I wish there was.
All right, so, what we will do is we will take we will visit the site, get some photographs. Unfortunately, it's been crazy and this did get by me, so I have to take responsibility for this one. I just been running, and I will visit the site, and we will keep this on our agenda for our March 17th meeting,
Mm-hmm.
and we will decide, can we go to Blight or can we meet with the owners? Yeah.
Well, the issue,
Oh,
the issue
okay,
is,
I know. Okay, so I do know. I was by there. Okay, so this. I apologize. I was by there today. I don't know why I was thinking this was down farther. They are in the process of cleaning it up, John. They have a dumpster there. They are working on cleaning up the property. So I know the property was for sale.
it's been sold.
Oh, has it already been sold?
It's been sold for many months, and the dumpster has been filled for many months since
Okay.
at least August, September.
Okay, so let me do this, John. What I will do is I'm going to try to locate the new owner, because I have not seen any building permits or anything, and I will follow up, you know, because I'm sure that they probably have some. We haven't seen anything come across our plan reviews yet either. So let me follow up with this, and I can assure you by March 17th I'll have some kind of answers, and we'll go from there.
Right. There's also this property is also tied in with the 573 property, because they adjoin the common rear line of the property, in which, when combined to a total, you would have 0.2, almost a half an acre actually. And both are blighted at this point. And one is definitely, there's a questionable situation of sale going on at that point. So yes, they're both coincide.
You're referring to the red house, John?
Red and the gray house, correct.
Yes, okay. So I was aware that it was for sale. I did not realize that there was two, and I will follow up on it, and we will revisit this on March 17th.
Thank you so much. Appreciate it.
Okay, thank you for your time, sir.
Thanks. Bye-bye.
Okay, I'd like to make a motion, we revert back to... Sorry. All right. Any old business? Let's see, I think it would be, 4405 Black Rock?
Okay.
So we did have a complaint there. I did visit the property. I took multiple photographs. Sands also did discuss with me that he went out there. I do not believe this property does meet the intent for blight. As far as the piers go, it's a state road. We don't have authority over whether the setbacks on that state road. I did turn it over to engineering department, and they were going to pass it to the state. That's as far as we can go with that one. So I did close that complaint. I don't believe it meets criteria for blight. Dennis went, and so all three of us had visited the property. We did take photographs. There's a small blue tarp on a fence. It's not, I don't believe that any of this meets criteria for blight. Moving on, 65 Ardmore, the two vehicles. I did speak with the registered owner, that both vehicles are registered. I have video footage of both vehicles operational and driving. They were moved, the tire was fixed, there's no flat tire. I spoke with the owner and the complainant, and I did explain that it's a public road, they can park wherever they like. I cannot, we don't have authority, unfortunately, if somebody parks in front of your house. Okay, so moving on to new business. No new business. That would be 561.
Yeah.
These are new.
Well, those ones, we just spoke about the
Okay,
referral
right,
ones.
so we're good.
So now old business, new business condemnation, I
Yeah.
don't think we have, so
Grassmere Avenue,
yeah.
there's nothing new that I'm aware of in there. It's still in progress. That's between the attorneys as far as 904 High Street. There's no change. It's still basically the same. I believe we just keep it going forward. 20 Morehouse Highway. Now, there's been really nothing going on there. I did receive a complaint today through our online system, but they had put the address in as 14 Morehouse, so I don't believe that there is a 14. I will follow up with the complainant. They did speak of work vehicles, et cetera, but this will just be continued to find.
So, with High Street, going back one, since there's no change and there are holes still on the property, do we send a hearing notice?
Yes, I'm sorry. I believe, yeah, we send a hearing notice for that. Correct. Thank you, Andrea.
Okay.
57 Rock Ridge. They're continuing on there. I think we just keep that on, and they are working forward to try to resolve all this situation. 125 Stella, we did speak on that already. 222 Stilson Road, that's waiting for permits, so that's in progress, that's moving ahead. 280 Tuckahoe is in with 92 Grassmere, and that is waiting on a settlement. 454 Burn Hill Road, they did start the siding, it's still in progress, so I say we keep that on and monitor it. And now 201 Whites Hill, they are as well, continue to move ahead. They are both working inside out. They said they're going to continue to finish the job. So I would suggest we keep that on for another month. We'll watch and see if maybe they get a little, with the weather changing, maybe they'll get a little bit more of the outside done and move ahead. All right, so new complaints, 561, 573 Reef Road. We did discuss, I will take a ride out there and look at that property. Fairfield Woods Plaza, the car was removed.
High Street, yeah.
And then 211 High Street, we have a report of an abandoned car in the bushes. So we will follow up on that and determine whether that meets the blight criteria. All right. Any other business, or somebody want to make a motion to adjourn? All right. Second. In favor? Motion to adjourn at 2:14 p.m.